Yeah, we do see Dino come out on that ram, and we are going to see that Zarya for her race, just like I was saying. And that Lucio mirror. Lucio carry for both teams. I'd say we're both teams just TP out of spawn with this sim. I'd be very surprised if I see either team stay on the sim.
Yeah, the original from Dino is not something I was really expecting from RG's character, not been getting any much playtime recently, but to see how he can make it work. You have Nafina just rotating around, trying to fight towards coast for that early zone control. The rest of Metachudz just fighting down main. Character model's not loaded in yet, so this fight is impossible to read. Early TP in and the race going forth as we see it.
He'll drop it early.
Race back and forth. The race is dying to GCB, sort of just seals this fight. There are players low HP on both sides, but the tank anchored on point. Nafina, they don't have much more to say in this one.
Just like a dominant first fight win there from Metachudz. Just dropping one person, I believe, but that's a pretty clean fight. You're gonna be a little bit happy with that, I won't lie.
You're not being to start this fight for now. Dino not wanting to overstep. As Nafina, they're actually forcing this point, and that's Metachud's time to go. They start pressing their advantage, and they find her bases. They do give up the flip, but it should be an easy one straight back because of it. So a bit of percentage going the way of Nafina, but a bit of percentage is all it will be.
It's not the worst fight there for Nafina. You do instantly die, but getting a little bit of point percentage there and denying it from the enemy team is not terrible. Oh,
what is terrible now is our players are just staggering themselves out. Nafina, your tank is dead. There's nothing to be done in this fight, and now you've given an extra 15% for free.
Just already counteracted what you managed to accomplish by getting that flip. This is not just win on ICAV here. Walking all coast, avoiding his sight lines. Rush
very early rush from
United. No one's playing in the rush, so not the best ult. Oh, finally some pressure on ICAV. Swizzy. Jobbers gets a boost off the map on Fate there. Watching the Widow. Horatius dropping Dino off the ult. Vehicle forced. Pulse bomb out there from Swizzy, not finding anyone. Oh, ICAV finds one. Can he get a second? Almost. Metachudz is gonna have to take this slow while waiting for Dino to come back here. Another shot.
Okay, so you're just never gonna hand it off, so I'll just come back in now. Crispy, it's a very early continue rush, and he pulls the Faith in the middle of it. It all falls apart. It felt like such an easy fight. You have that continue rush advantage, but it does not matter. Good pick from Faith, and a follow-up from GCB is there. And oh, I say that Swizzy and Gobbers are trading back into it, but a 2v3 on this point. I don't think they can do much more. Quicker spawns from Nafina will allow them to come back into this fight soon, though. You have this beat and this Blossom to come through, though. And there's the Blossom. Don't even need the beat. It's 2-for-1 trade.
Give it a Lucio diff there from GCB onto Goffers, but they get the flip somehow. That lets Nafina should get one more fight in here, and that's Swizzy's gonna stagger himself. No, he does get out. Oh, I have set up main here, looking for a one. Big beat coming up from both sides.
Oh, this grab from Horatius, it needs to go massive. Oh! It finds nothing. I don't know how that doesn't catch GCB. And now this fight, it's falling apart. ICAV, the god position, finds one, finds two. Dino will get traded out, but the damage is done.
A nice map win there for Metachudz. But Nafina putting up signs of life there.
Definitely a bit more competitive than we thought it would be coming into it. I say that, I felt most of their percentage was really off the back of Swizzy going into those points and just finding these flips in the mid-fight. You know, without that, this is a very different series. Because really, Nafina, they only won one fight that entire round.
Yeah, it's Swizzy's doing a lot of work here, but I don't think that's going to really work as well on this point. There's not really another fight to be taking place off the point, so I don't know if they'll get as many just free flips like they were getting this round. Gonna see the trace Junkrat come out here from Metachudz.
Oh, it's definitely a bit of a cheesy pick. Into this area as well, you expect Racist to be full charge. It is on him to start frying in this lobby, but the early space taking from Dino is so good. Slow to get them all down. ICAP hits the follow-up shots, and that's Swizzy dead first. Your player who was doing so much in the last round, and that's probably the fight called off.
ICAV on the Cassidy now. It's going to be a bit harder for Swizzy to get free range, and he does see that, and he swaps over to the Reaper. Let's see, ICAV already 50% on that Deadeye. It's just crazy work.
Yeah, farming this lobby right now, as we do expect him to do. Set up towards server room. Just laying down damage onto that point side. Still, though, gotta be careful. Dino, that's his form force very early. Heneracious is very high charge. ICAV, 1 HP, finds the way to live. Oh, so many cooldowns used. Nafina, they need to push the advantage while this round doesn't have form, but they can't. Heracus doesn't get the care he needs, and now ICAV is just walking straight into your backline. The Deadeye, it's there, it's good. It finds at least one, a bit of a lag spike at our end, so we couldn't see who. Traded back by Goppers, but still 45% and counting for the Metachudz.
Faith on this Junkrat isn't actually doing as much as I thought he was. Yeah, only coming up on 80% on this. Higher. Beat coming out there from Goppers. He still has his beat if he wants to respond. Evan on Metachudz dropping low. Dino almost dropping, and he does. Oh, Goppers gets traded out. Faith dropping too. There should be an actual a nice fight win there for Nafina.
The problem was, it took both the support ults. It was quite expensive. They went 2 for 1 in that fight. They have to leave this beat coming in next. They can grab it to slow down the engage. But watch your answer after that. You know, when Dino gets on point, he's going to be immortal as long as he is ultimate. So, it's a hard fight now for them. This Riptire coming out now. Low HP already. Shouldn't really find anything. Keel good to get rid of it. Yeah, as I said, they're now anchored up on point. What can they find? There's the beat. And Harrissus, he dies. He gets the grab out. But they need more. It's a good shot onto Lucy to keep him low HP, but ICAV still running the lobby. He finds 3 in this fight, looking for a 4th. Gonna let them just get out for now. Coming up on 80% on this point. And no ultimates for the recontest for Nafina, and they still have to fight into this annihilation.
Dino can really just sit on the AFK point this final fight here. Just hold up block, and I don't think Nafina is going to be able to do too much for him.
ICAV as well, they need to be so careful about him. He's been able to play these super deep angles the whole time, and they're not doing anything about him. He's going into their spawn.
Dino's calling out that annihilation. Gracious dropping low. Does look to be like a round win there for Metachudz, as you expected, but Nafina was putting up a little bit of a fight there. Winning a few fights, getting a few bit of percentage there, but this probably will be going a 2-0 to Metachudz on the looks of things. United coming out on that cat. There's no Bastion ban. We might see our first instance of cat Bastion.
Based on ICAV going on Surge, I'm going to assume not.
Okay. And Anoran, I would love to see some Anoran. That's some entertaining Overwatch right there.
I don't know what I'm expecting to see now with this this BAP look. You're not expecting to see the ball come out with something like that.
Is he double?
We are?
This is some crazy stuff.
Okay, yeah, Cat Alari. Okay, we're starting to figure it out now. Alari Lua. Yeah.
Okay.
It's starting to make more sense. Emery for both sides. This character obviously being so strong since that initial buff after release. It's gonna be fighting out on coast side at the moment. Dino looking for an entry point onto that backline. Need to wait for GCB to get set up though, and they don't. At least Faith dies so early. Chase going now onto those 3. Just gonna give it up. Don't want to overstep. Ready to fight win. A good one at that.
Swizzy just Trying to follow that pulse bomb early. Little shots into the backline. Dino already fully behind the Fianna here. Trying to set up that dive. Should be suggesting a little bit, but no chance to get that ball. Ball coming in. Both tanks landing onto the other backline. GCV just falls off the map. ICAP gets one, Dino gets another.
They find complete backline trades, but the Emre for Metachudz is still alive, and that's so important. Herbaceous is just trying to back out and leave, but falls on the exit. This point is just gonna get flipped. There's no more contest with the Herbaceous recall being forced. Maybe you can blink on, but there'll be no living. And they don't even try it. 5 minutes on the clock for Metachudz.
A crazy first push there from Metachudz, getting a really nice backline trade. Plus the Emery, a fight early there. Slime coming out from Dino, not finding anyone. Switzy trying to punish out Dino, but not really too much you can do here on that Tracer versus the ball.
What do we think about their ultimates?
Crispy coming up on that Pulse Bomb and Nano on the Fianna time, but I'm not going to get it. I mean, if Dino's already on top, you might not even get a 4 to 5 stars.
Oh, it's the early Emery ult from ICOP, instantly finding Keo, finds the second on Goppers as well. This team falling apart. Crispy forced into the small room with Dino. There's a beautiful stick from Swizzy to find the trade for one trade. I mean, it's still hard, and the stagger as well on the Swizzy. This contest, it's gonna be difficult. You're gonna be down Swizzy at the start of it, and there's still ultimates to make this so hard for the side of Athena. They do have this Nano onto Herbaceous to get on, but the mines are gonna come up in the mid fight, and how do they answer that?
Let's see Nano come out. They'll be able to find one. Faith finds Dolphin in the backline. Not finding anyone. Moving the path, just gonna get punished by Metachudz here. Mine too, but not coming out. Not finding anyone, but so much presence tonight.
They still want to turn this, so Emerald comes out. Keel finds the first. It's a good shot onto United to keep him out for now. Dino falling low as well. They actually find a way to turn this fight. United
Really good
needs to be careful. Why is my production talking? Actually mute lad. I'm being serious, like what the yes, CCB on the cat as my production points out as a new swap. It happened 5 minutes ago. And we already talked about it. An early pick on the Keo. Oh, it's hard now. Goppers finds the bash, but ICOV and United, they're there for the kills. Erases the last of the ball. Not even gonna pop that primal. The correct choice. 4 minutes now into this third point. We know how easy it is to get held here, though.
This is definitely the point when Athena can run down some of that clock. We're gonna see some swaps coming out onto Wuyang now. Goblins trying to deny some of that long distance pressure. Really good.
I feel like when we're
when
we're at a quiet point, we should talk about Goppers, you know. One of the most improved players recently, you know, got Tom, you know. We were expecting big things from him this event. And he hasn't looked bad so far, but I don't think he's lived up to what he could be. But my god, the Flynoon. It finds two. And now this time back we're talking about them drawing away from. There's no chance at it. It's a last ditch effort for a touch.
You're gonna see that if Reaper ult, if Monkey, Primal, Nano. There's a few ults contest here, but are you gonna get a touch? The racer jumps on, gets booped. He gets catnapped! Oh, Steel managed to find two. He's gonna go to hold this. He does hold the Death Blossom correctly. Gives Athena one ult coming into this next fight. The only ult on the board at the moment.
Only all on the board, but I have 75% back up towards this noon again, and they need to find a way to survive another flying noon turn. It's coming so soon, they're not going to be ready for it.
I'm envisioning it right now.
Oh, they're using a power position to look for a Death Blossom.
Horatius can rock ICAP out of the air, or you can just kill ICAP instead. Or you just have to farm off that high moon. Really dropping low here. Both looking at him, so he should not drop. And that backline with Dino.
Finally feels like Navina have found their opportunity, their chance to stabilize, you know. Their ultimates, they're coming back online. As long as they survive this flying moon turn, they look like they're in a really, really strong position. It's all about Kyo. He cannot pop this Emerald while the flying moon is a possibility, because he will just die. And here it is.
Looks like it's about to happen.
in.
Oh, he popped it!
He popped the ult! That's the one thing you can't do, son! The death Dolphin comes out, it finds none. 56 the damage on the icon to finish. But Faith, he's showing why he's as good as he is. Swizzy will have another touch here. They can still fight back into this. Banana Burst almost top if they can just live. This one's still available. Actually looks very contestable now. They have the wave as well. Oh, Metachudz, you can't throw this away. This is a massive opportunity. The Ilario to find Stun. They're itching it away. Oh.
Can't come out, not getting anything because there's nothing to find. Oh, Q, you have to
Shaky from Metachudz. Shaky.
Yeah.
Shaky.
Cutting the 4-minute time down to 1 or less than a minute, so gives Nafina that opportunity to cap in overtime and still get that push of their own into overtime.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad looks for Nafina. Like, we know how hard Mbani can be. Oftentimes you do see it reaching that those third and fourth rounds, so they can't be too annoyed with the position they're in.
Yeah, but they still do have that extra 56 seconds, so you don't want to be capping in overtime. And Metachudz has shown that you can come into that final point with 4 minutes. So if Nafina can show how they were playing in that last few fights there, where they looked a lot better, a lot cleaner, maybe we can see them try to cap with a bit of extra time instead of last second in that overtime. Would be nice.
I call it the break for Gobbers. Personally, don't fuck with it. I think it's it didn't look like the best pick in the world. It looked a lot easier to play when he moved on to that Wu Yang. Or sorry, when they moved on to that Wu Yang.
I do have to agree. I think the Wu Yang just looked a little bit better at denying the Tracer, which they don't have at this point, so maybe Goblins have more value on the break against the Echo, but I don't really see it. I know setup hit just on the back line.
Can't find a slam just yet. And look for a Wolfer though, get the damage in. Beautiful first anyway before Dino can even go in. The need from ICAP laying in the damage. Crispy needs to be careful not to get staggered. They choose not to. A very, very easy first fight win for the Metachudz. Nafina a bit all over the place, they're trying to fight down towards main. Feels like a bit of an odd decision. You know, you normally see teams fight coast side, try to steal their way up towards high.
Yeah, it seemed like they just all walked up main. I'd like to see Wizzy maybe take a little bit of an angle somewhere. Let's see them all go under. Except for Rage just taking this main spot. Going off onto ICAP there. Trying to put some pressure onto that star player. Not gonna find anything.
They can't fight these tight runs. They're just gonna get nades thrown down the choke every 2 seconds and take infinite damage. GCB as well, can just curve every shot into it. Dino needs to be careful, 1 HP. Oh, just about lives.
The liver there against that one. Crispy just getting held in this back. Oh, Horatius and Goblins come to back him up here. He doesn't show up.
Big ult turns coming out here. You have ICOB with this Emerald, which we're all game. Yeah, but he gets talked with the other one. Kyo goes off the map. And ICOB with this Emerald is going to find this Anna. There's one straight back from Swizzy. And with the close response for the attackers, there's maybe a slight opportunity here. But it's not massive and they need to play it very well.
Swizzy dropping low. We can just take free fight here. Ikev applying some pressure. Dropping Crispy to 1 HP. Forcing that nade early. Attack from Goffers there.
Oh, it's a good Nano one to race this. Surely gonna find Ikev. He does. Oh, and United falls well through that Nano can come out. Base does try to commit that copy, but surely there's not much to be found. 2-for-1 trade so far. Metachudz, the individual stars, the individual players, they do it all. Stoppers, it's a decent rally attempt. He's bashing into their spawn now. 1 HP.
Back to bash.
So, Kev comes through, mine's on point. Nafina, they should be looking for a chance to reset here. Copper's bash is ours. Being out though, Crispy and Swizzy. They find the kills and are gathered in this small room. Wow. This Anna and Tracer willing their team to have this point.
Nafina tap in there with 3 minutes of the second point. Not total disaster. It's nice start, building that confidence a little bit for them. Hopefully they can just get the third point and keep it in this series.
I'm impressed with what I'm seeing so far. It's definitely a lot closer than I was expected to be against a team of the caliber of Metachudz.
Horatius is looking good on the monkey, which is something he's just I've never seen played before. Yeah.
Big ult turn now for the side of Messina. Coming up on 4 of them. They expect to see the Nano go on to Horatius. But again, they always act first on the side of the Metachudz.
I kept finding 2. Dino just set. Dino and Ikev are going to set up on top here. They're trying to go for a little bit of spawn holds. That Dino they deny that spawn hold from them. And it works. Forces Dino back.
Again, this ult turn is still intact for Messina. I mean, if they can't get in a position to use them, it won't matter. A beautiful nade into a beautiful slam, just removes heal from the lobby, and a pulse bomb wide now from Swizzy reduces their ultimate advantage by 1. TimidFlow does the same. It's messy fights now. Nano Emery ult coming out now for Nafina. Don't find anything. Oh, I take it back with 1 right click. And good follow up surely from Horatius on for a second. How does that bring alive in the back line?
I was going to say tactical stagger, but he's not letting them push a payload, so it's not really optimal there. We see Horatius set up here on height with that primal. Goppers have got this rally here. The only 2 ults on the board for either team. Horatius is time to shine. If you go on that backline with that primal, disrupt a little bit. Lead him. Oh, Swizzy with the early lead.
Looks really good for the Fianna, but they need to go in the aggressive. This Brig wants to get involved in this fight early with rally. There's the mines, it's gonna slow it down. Oh, and Goppers fall.
Yo finds that trade. Finds no one. Drop in, Ikev gets traded. Drops to face. Gracious is looking like he's trying to back out here.
His ultimate's now evened up as well. You give the advantage to Metachudz. We've seen Ikev with this Emerald every time. Always finding 2, 3, 4 kills. And you expect to see him go early like he has every time before. Especially with this Nano from United as well. This combo is so deadly.
It's been a free fight with him so far, so unless any miracles happen, I think it'll be the same here. Comes out, finds his one on Crispy. Goblin hits him with the stun. Created to Ikev.
2 for 1, but Keo somehow killed himself again. An awkward one there from him. Horatius can only just live on point for a bit. Will be falling soon as the Metachudz are going to be checking Urmamge.